Well, first, okay, let's just do this. I know you don't have a lot of time. Your thoughts on Andrew Tate, real fast. I just want to address this with you.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So just tell me real fast. Do you think he's a role model? Do you think he's a good guy? Like, I just want to hear you talk about him in short.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll tell you what I think. And please don't interrupt me so I can get everything out.
Just try to be succinct.
Things,
okay, if you can be, because we don't have a lot of time.
There are some things about Tate that are good things that men would want to emulate, and there are some things that you should not. You should absolutely not emulate. There are both. There are bad and good.
So
that's where I stand.
So I think the good ones are obvious.
Good or bad?
The good ones are obvious. Like, we know he's like rich and successful and whatever, yada yada yada. So what are the bad ones? That's what I'm curious about.
Okay, starting a agency and like an OnlyFans agency or webcam agency, I don't think that men should ever aspire to do that ever. Sleeping with a bunch of girls and having like all these girls with you and having multiple wives, I completely disagree with that. Those two things, absolutely. And then what else is there? He's too blunt. Like, he's a little bit too hard. He's too aggressive. I think that you need to calm down. But I also think that he is that way on the internet, and in reality, he's a lot less aggressive. That's just what I believe.
Do you think he's a sex trafficker?
I don't know. I think that there's a chance that he could be framed. But also there's a lot of information that I don't know. But I don't think him being framed is crazy. I don't think that's completely out of the question. I think that he pissed off a lot of people, and those people don't want him to talk. Did you see real quick, yes or no? Did you see the podcast with Tucker Carlson and Nelk Boys?
I know it happened. I didn't watch it.
Okay, so in the podcast, Tucker talks about Jeffrey Epstein, and he was like, Jeffrey was like, he called his brother the 2 days before or something, and he's like, yeah, Jeffrey's going to get out, everything's going to be fine, and then boom, dead. And that was in like the New York federal prison, which was like one of the most secure places in the entire planet. There was like this many inmates that when the doors opened and they got out,
I want to have time to rebuttal. So I don't want to cut you off.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So the cameras weren't working. The inmates got out. Jeffrey Epstein was dead. And then the next day, some people were discharged. Names were never found. Nobody knows anything. Like, this person was killed in one of the most secure locations possible. Nobody knows who did it.
Fishy.
So yeah, I believe there are people out there that have some crazy ass power. And if Tate goes against some of the things that those people agree with, I think that those people have reason to not like him and reason to try to get him behind bars or killed. I do believe that. So I don't believe it's crazy for him to be falsely accused or for him to be set up. I don't believe that at all.
Okay, so it's possible he was framed. I mean, this is from just last year. You said Tate is a G brother. Jordan Peterson is a different energy, but both together are the fathers we never had. So obviously you look up to him and you think, well, maybe, but he's probably framed. So I want to show you a video. May I?
Okay.
This is a video. It's not long. This is a video from Hustler University, which is his e-commerce course, that was unearthed. So let me just play this for you. This is Andrew Tate speaking for himself.
Then you start saying things like, "Oh yeah, but you're always working. I have to do some traveling, and you can't come. I want to bring you with me." Traveling is a great one because the thing about this business is mobile. If you can find a good Airbnb with good internet, you can run it somewhere else. So it's a good little caveat to throw in. Oh, and you're always working. Why don't you work for me so we spend more time together? Work for you doing what? So I'll have a webcam business. Oh, I don't want to do that. So, okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen, come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. You, your bottom bitch, the new girl, you go out for fucking a nice dinner. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear it from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay tax to anybody. You need to tell your girl that you're paying the tax. Because girls are lazy, and girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work. So the girl's working with you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we've made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element. If I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated. So control element. It allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7. They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, but we had to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. If they say, why is it 50-50? Because I'm the one on camera. You say, because I'm the one typing, I'm the one with the property you're working in, I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity, I'm the one who's, and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property, I'm the one who bought the equipment, I'm the one who knows what he's doing, I'm the one with the knowledge, I'm the da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up, go online. And they should be pretty happy with that if they respect you as a person overall. So really you're paying 30, you tell them you're paying 50, the difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies, taxes. If they don't believe you or they want to get fresh or whatever, print out some tax forms. I used to do this all the time. I used to print out some random tax forms and say, yeah, sign here and sign this. What is it? It's for the tax. You want to pay the tax or not? Oh, okay. And they just sign away. They don't know what they're fucking signing. I'll throw them away afterwards. But they think something's happening. Something real's happening. Nothing's happening besides me getting rich, bitch.
Was that interesting to you? What was your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, I don't like that. Like, I disagree with the way he talks about it, about women in that video for sure.
Well, do you think he was framed after watching that?
Well, I don't think that doesn't provide any evidence as to into sex trafficking. He was just talking about how he like strong arms and manipulates women into like working with him.
Well, he started by saying, I bring. What you just said is coercive sex trafficking.
Strong arming somebody into working with you. That's the trafficking part. That's the strong arming. Just to be clear.
I don't know that much, and I figured out it's sex trafficking. So what I'm
maybe
Ethan, is that
maybe I just don't know that.
Ethan, that's sex trafficking. So I'm an idiot, and I know. So if I know, it's not a hard one to figure out.
Well, he started by saying, I bring a girl over. She doesn't want to do webcam work. So I bring my bottom bitch. You know what that is, right?
I figured it out.
You know what a bottom bitch is?
No.
It's like your main prostitute, your main sex working girl who is on your side in terms of convincing the women and putting forward narratives and helping keep the women in check. So he brings the bottom bitch. They all go out together. He says, I have the bottom bitch explain why it's such an awesome job to her. She doesn't want to do it at first, but we convince her with this bottom bitch. Then we bring her to my compound where I steal money from them.
I know.
Yeah.
So that definitely does not look good for sure. Like
at least
it doesn't look good, but
I don't know about you, but if I knew someone that said that shit, I'm out.
Like I said, I think Tate has some good things about him, and there are some things I don't like about him. But
don't you think you're putting it mildly when you go, there's some things I don't like about him? Because what he just said is he's admitting to several crimes. And I know sex trafficking maybe is not sometimes as obvious as people think, but he did describe what sex trafficking is.
Is he in jail, Heath?
He is in jail.
For how long? For how long?
Well, his trial is on. He's been detained he's in detention, but his trial hasn't happened yet.
But he's locked up.
He's locked up, yeah.
So you're safe because he's not around.
I'm safe.
Not you. I mean, people are safe.
The women are safe.
Yeah, people are safe.
The women are safe.
So
G. Lane was Epstein's bottom bitch.
It's almost 3 minutes. That doesn't look good. Just to finish that off, it's pretty shitty by him, in my opinion, and I don't think anyone should look up to that part of him at all. For sure, that's
so it doesn't
terrible.
Invalidate the good parts.
I mean, you can pick things from people, and you can take the good things and leave the bad. But yeah,
the good parts being he's jacked and does karate.
And he motivates people to get in the gym and
but he also sex traffics women.
But he goes to the gym.
But we're all gonna.
He goes to the gym. He's cool.
It's that
right,
Olive?
Ethan.
A lot of people say Hitler was a great. I hate to go back, but it's just so easy. Hitler was he did all kinds of. He motivated people. He really did motivate people. Boy.
But he was a bad person.
I don't want to just
give and take.
Ethan, I told you I have to go, and I want to I want to wrap it up.
Andrew
I don't
Tate
want to just
says,
exit.
"I
Can
love
we wrap it up?
raping you" to a woman who accused him of rape. That's a WhatsApp text obtained from a subpoena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we wrap it up, or do I have to leave?
We can wrap it up.
I
Yeah,
really
you
want
gotta
to
go.
say.
I do want to say
I gotta go.
I appreciate all the time that you spent here with us. Thank you.
Thank you,
I did not
Sebastian.
expect it to be this long.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We had a lively conversation. We had a contentious conversation. You learned a new word today.
I never finished my story either, Ethan. You never let me finish my story.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't have time now, but you can watch my video
you
on
cha-
it.
did
But
you
probably
change my
won't.
life?
You don't think it's that interesting.
You said you would change
I
my
don't
life.
think-
Do you think that you've
I
achieved
don't
your
think.
goal?
I don't know. I think that we're going to need multiple sessions.
Need
We don't have to
sessions.
record them, but you could give me your phone number. I can call you and we could talk more.
Do you
And
really think you can help me? That you have knowledge that you can motivate me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that I could open up your mind.
Right.
100%.
And you know
Yeah.
that I'm like, I'm the traditional male that you dream of, dude. I'm married. I've got kids. I'm rich. I run my own business. Don't you think you should be asking me for advice?
No.
Why?
No, not even.
But I am the
no.
traditional male
There's
dream.
something.
Because you're fat, Ethan.
But you don't
There's
go to the
something
gym,
there's
Ethan.
something-
Yeah, you're fat.
Well, that's it.
There are some things I could probably learn from you, but
Right.
no, there's definitely things you could learn from me.
You value
as well.
monogamy,
I believe that.
heterosexuality, children, and wealth.
All right,
I have all
Ethan.
those things.
Ethan, you
You
could
should
learn
call
more
me-
from him. No, you could learn more from him. Olivia and I, we agree on that one note. Right?
Jimmy's right.
Here's my words of wisdom.
Jimmy's
You're
right.
24-year-old. You don't know shit about life. As all 24-year-olds,
Not true.
you have hubris. That's your
No.
downfall. You would be so much more open and receptive and respectable if you had some
Humility?
humility. Exactly. You need to have humility.
I have more humility.
You-
I have more humility than you do.
Do you see what
That's
you just
such
said?
a hypocritical thing to
You
say.
literally just did it.
You one-upped.
I
That's-
said I
that's
have
such
more
a
humility
hypocritical
than
thing.
you. Don't you see that that's an
Yes,
ironic
you
statement?
You are being such a hypocrite.
But don't
It's
you
unbelievable.
see? You said I
It
have
is
more humility than you.
unbelievable.
Like, do you see how stupid that is? Like,
All of your content is hateful. How
We're
can you
back
go
on
on
that.
and brag
Keep
about
saying
being more
that, bro.
humility?
I
Having more
criticize people.
humility
I'm a
than-
comedian.
Look at. Oh my god. All right.
I'm inspiring
I
men.
tried-
So I'm
I
inspiring
tried-
men.
I tried to wrap it up and like finish off on a good thought, to literally be more mature than this nearly 40-year-old person here that invited me to his show.
37.
And you're not having this. I'm already 6 minutes
52.
past where I need
Well,
to go.
the difference of our
So I'm
age
going
was
to
quite
leave.
apparent, but I do wish
I'm
for
going
you.
to leave. I'm going to leave
I
now.
do
'cause
wish
you
for you
can't
to
do
have
this. You
more
just want to
humility.
keep going like a little child.
More humility.
Give us a flex to end it on a good note. Give us a flex.
Let's see the muscles.
Flex us up.
Yeah.
There
you
it is.
go,
boys.
you hoe.
Take the shirt off. Let me
Let's
see the
go.
peck work.
Do
Boom,
Dr.
boom, boom.
Fidel.
Let me see the
Do
back
it, Dr. Fidel.
Let me see
Shirt
the
off.
back.
Shirt off, Dr.
Okay.
Fidel.
You work hard for
I'm
it. Show it
leaving.
off, brother.
See you later, my friend.
All right, nice
I
chatting.
hope-
Thanks
I
for
hope we
calling.
can talk again soon.
Yeah, maybe we
See you
will
later.
actually. But I appreciate you spending the time and sitting through it all. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Really do.
Have a good night.
All right, take care.
have a good
Recording
night.
stopped.
Here it is.
Holy
There's
shit,
love.
dude.
I don't know if he knew that was live because he recorded the Zoom.
Well, I would be surprised if he didn't know, because he seemed to do a lot of research watching like 2 hate videos on YouTube about you before coming into this call.
It's crazy how he's more critical of you than Andrew Tate, a confirmed sex
Yeah,
trafficker.
he made you sound worse than Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
They have such a hard time denouncing him. Like they cannot. Like I showed him a video of Andrew Tate being like, "I am evil and I hurt people."
I don't
I'm
know
glad he
like-
acknowledged that
why he
that
would
was
look
bad,
up to
though.
the
at
guy after
least.
you showed him that video on the sex trafficking thing. I did that with Dan years ago. We figured that out to stop in the early 90s.
Right.
No, there's no X,
That's
Dan. It was a
new.
cute
You just
one.
tried to be funny. You know the rules.
No, I didn't. It was Ethan that did it. Don't X it.
Jimmy, you done good today. I can't
Nah.
even lie about it.
Oh,
You've been
thank
great.
you.
Yeah, you're doing good.
He's been
You're doing
great,
good.
right? Hasn't Jimmy been great?
Yeah, I
best.
Are you being
No, it's been
serious?
good.
I'm being serious, and you had some great commentary throughout.
Oh,
You were cracking me up.